YouTube and welcome back to another video, and hope you're all doing well and all that. Certainly has been a while since I've last done a video. How long has it been? Well over 5 months now. I know I did a couple videos not too long ago. One was a gameplay video of Submarine Shooter for the MSX, and another of our newly adopted kitten, Melody, that's what we've called her. Named after my daughter called her, it's named after that cartoon My Melody. There you go. Anyway, we found her abandoned, so we couldn't just leave her there, and we took her in, and so that's basically all I've done. And not so much of a break from YouTube, more of a break from making videos, but I have been watching your videos and commenting as much as I can. And yes, that's basically it really. And what else? I guess just life gets in the way really, and had work, friends and family come over from London, so obviously been showing them around and going out and about and all that. So yeah, and of course bringing Melody now into a home. It's already dominated by 2 other cats. Does have its fair bit of work, because the other 2 do gang up on her, and it's a slow process, but it's coming along nicely. So that's basically really it, and that's all I've been up to. Anyway, rather than waffling on what I've been up to for the past couple of months, I'll show you guys what I've been buying for the past couple of months, game-wise. I've been buying a great deal of stuff, sort of cut down lately, and more playing the games that I've been buying. I was saving up for a couple of Saturn games, Japanese Saturn games. They have arrived. Actually, I did buy them, but the seller in Japan would not send to Portugal, but would send to the UK. So I've had to have them sent to my brothers in London. Also, I did a couple trades with fellow YouTubers. I also bought some games for my fellow YouTubers. They've been sent to my brother as well, because it was easy for them to send within the UK. Also, so when I eventually do get those Saturn games, my brother will obviously bung them into a box, plus the other games, and send them over. And of course, when I do get them, when they do arrive, I'll show you guys what I got from them, and also the Saturn games that I purchased. I'm also saving up for a couple of PC Engine games, pretty expensive ones, within the £40–60 region. But yeah, thankfully they'll be coming here, so no worries there. So yeah, that's about it really. So I'll show you guys what I've been buying. First off, I'll show you a couple of items that I got from fellow YouTubers. One was a trade, the other a gift, and finally a game that I purchased from a fellow YouTuber. So first up with the trade from Tony, aka Electric Adventures, and what I'll do, I'll put a link to all their channels and possibly the actual videos to the trades and the videos that sort of connect to these items. So yeah, I'll do head on over and check out the videos. Awesome channels they are, without a doubt. So first up, the trade I did with Tony. Again, it was a while back. I can't remember what I sent him. It was a whole bunch of games, and he did have a note. Oh, I did have a note. He did send me a note, but I seem to have misplaced it. I normally keep all my notes that you guys send with the games themselves, but because these games are cart only, I normally keep them in a safe place, but I seem to have misplaced it. But it's basically a thank you note for the trade. We've done numerous trades in the past. He's an excellent guy to trade with, so as I said, do head on over to his channel, check it out, and likewise the other 2 channels I'm going to mention. I'm waffling on, and I. Anyway, first up, for the Atari, the XE or XL computers, that is Lode Runner. It's one of the later cartridges, blue labels, doesn't have any, they tend to call them left cartridge. So yeah, fun little game to play. I have played it, but I've played it before. Don't have a lot of games for the Atari 800 computers, so it's nice to build up a small collection. Another nice addition to the collection. I'm not planning on buying too many games, because what I'm hoping to get sometime next year is one of the Atari flash cards, so I can actually play put a whole bundle of games onto the cart and play them from the actual machine. So, but it's always nice to get a game once in a while for the machine. And the final game for the MSX is Adventure Island, or Wonder Boy, and as you can see, it's on a Hue card, or as they were called on the MSX, B cards, due to the Hudson logo being a B. And this is where it began. It was an experimental thing, and it started off on the MSX, eventually later on going on to the Sega Master System and of course the PC Engine. But for those who know, the MSX doesn't have a card slot, it has a cartridge slot, so you'll need one of these, and he's also sent me this, the B-Pack adapter, which of course has the card slot there. That's really cool of him to send me these. I've been after this game for quite some time now, and it is pricey on eBay, especially if you were to get the two together, go anything between £40 to £50. So to do it as part of a trade, awesome stuff. Many thanks again, Tony, for that. Just a couple of other games I'd like to get on. They did release quite a few, but there's only two more that I'd like to get. And one is Tootyuk, again by Konami, and also Star Soldier. So yeah, I do believe Jet Set Willy, The Wreck, which is a 3D sea adventure game, underwater game. But just after mainly those two, Tootyuk and Star Soldier. So yeah, many thanks again for the trade, Tony. Awesome stuff. And also he sent me some more trade cards of Robot Carnival. And I actually do have the full set now, so but it's always nice to have a couple still sealed in the packet. So yeah, many thanks again for those, mate. Appreciate it. So next up is a gift that I got from Retro Dave Nintendo, and it's basically a while back I did send him a couple of multi-carts for the Famicom, and I sent him totally free. I didn't ask for anything in return, nothing whatsoever. A week later or a month later, he did a video where he got hold of a PlayStation. I can't remember how he got hold of it, but it was through a member of the family or a friend, of a PlayStation with a whole bundle of games, and some of these games that he wasn't going to keep, and one of them I was very interested in that, and I sent him a PM saying if he'd be willing to sell the game, and he PM'd me back saying as a thank you for the multi-cards, he sent it over for me free of charge. So, and that is 40 Winks. Really fun 3D platformer. I have played back in the day at a friend's house. Quite enjoyable. So was very much looking forward to getting it into the collection. Now, there was a note, thankfully, I did manage to keep, because as I said, I do tend to keep the notes with the games themselves. So, I'll read it out to you. And it says, Richard, here is 40 Winks for the PS1, as requested on my PM video comment link. As I said, it's free. There you go. Thanks again for the multi-cards. So now we're even. Speak soon, Richard. Retro Dave Nintendo. There you go. Excellent stuff. It is boxed and complete with the cartridge, with the manual CD. CD is a little scratched up, but it's not a problem at all as long as it plays, and it does. So excellent stuff. Really, and I can always get it cleaned up, so not a problem. So many thanks again, Dave, for that. Appreciate it. Okay, so the final game is a purchase that I did with Stuart, Tootyuk. And it's been a while now, so I'm hoping I'll get this right. He got hold of an Amiga 500 with a whole bunch of games. He wasn't actually looking for any trades, more like selling it on, obviously to fund future games, and quite rightly so, no harm in that at all. And I was interested in this game. He gave me a good price. I was actually having problems with my PayPal account at the time, and so I couldn't pay him with PayPal. So I PM'd him saying if it'd be okay to send some coins over. I did have loose coins, and he agreed, and so yeah, sent the game over, and that game incredible. I'm off along now, am I? So I'll show you the game he sent me, and that is Star Glider for the Amiga. It is boxed and complete in great condition, and there is a note, and I'll read a note out to you. It says, "Hey John, hope this finds you okay. Maybe see you at Replay this year. Fortunately, I didn't go to Freeplay this year. Really gutted about that because watching your videos, I see you guys had a great time. But I am going to next year's one, and in Blackpool, May 2014. I've got my ticket already. So hopefully see you then. See you there, and hopefully other fellow YouTubers. So Starglider. I do have the second one on the Amiga. It's a futuristic tactical arcade challenge game. Sort of looks like a Star Wars vector graphics sort of game. And for me, basically, it's what I presume to be the blueprints to Star Fox on the Super Nintendo, because it was actually done by Argonaut Software. So yeah, this game does fetch a fair bit on eBay. So did I actually tell you the price I got it for? It was £10, including postage. So excellent stuff. Many thanks again to Tootyuk for that. Appreciated. And I have been playing it. Really fun game. So those are the games that I got from fellow YouTubers. So on to the games that I purchased. Okay, so first up, games that I got for the MSX. Now I got 2 games from an eBay seller in Holland. But firstly, I'll show you some games that my very good friend over in the UK, who in the past has donated me some MSX games, has done it again and sent me some more. Now there's 5 cassette games and 3 cartridges. So first up with cartridges. The first one is not a game but a cheat cartridge, very much like the Action Replay, and that is Games Master. Very much like the Action Replay, where you just talk additional lives or skip a stage. So there you go. Next up is Time Pilot. It's a Japanese copy. And the final cartridge is Hypersports 2. Back at the back there, pretty much plain and simple, nothing much there. Now the cassette games he sent me, they're all, well, first one is, it didn't come with a sleeve, but the game's all there, instructions, obviously the game itself, cassette, and that is Melbourne House, The Hobbit, very popular adventure game back in the day on the Spectrum. So it comes with the registration card and of course the tape itself. So yeah, pretty good. Excellent. And the other 4 titles are all by Kuma. Used to do loads of games back in the day for the MSX, very much like Akasoft did in Holland. First up is Spooks and Ladders. It's a platform game, obviously. What I'll try and do is play gameplay videos of some of these games. It's a fun little game there. A little shoot 'em up called Astro Rock. There is no, unfortunately there's no screenshots, no there isn't. Tape at the back. This is a text adventure game called Mean Streets. And the final game is Coco in the Castle. Again, an old sort of, no, actually I think Spooks and Ladders is a sort of, well, it's a platformy, mazy game sort of thing. And Coco in the Castle, I think, plays sort of the lines of Hunchback. I should do a gameplay video of that. Very basic, but it's a fun game. So many thanks to my friend for that. Really excellent stuff. He no longer needs those because he's more focusing on the Konami titles, cartridges, and a few obscure Japanese titles. So yeah. And the 2 games that I got from Holland, first up is Mr. Do versus the Unicorns. It's a Sony release. Very fun game, and that was about €15. Now the second one is a pricey one. Now I do have an alternate version to this, and it's called Athletic Land. But that was redone after the licensing to this game ran out, and that is the Cabbage Patch Kids. And it plays very much like Pitfall, along those lines. and this was, I think this was €60, car only, but pricey. But I did see one on eBay going for $300. So €60 ain't bad at all, and it's in great condition. Not too fussed with the box or anything like that, as long as I can get to play the game. Really chuffed to have that in my collection. So what else did I get? Okay, I did get a couple of Japanese Mega Drive games. Now, these are games that I owned back in the day, so I thought, get them back into the collection. First up is an RPG game that I had on PAL. Purely got this because of the artwork, the Japanese artwork. And it's one of my favourite RPGs on the Mega Drive. And I've played it numerous times and completed it. So getting the Japanese version doesn't bother me at all because I pretty much know the story, and I also do have a walkthrough for it. So if I have forgotten something, I just go flip through the walkthrough and have a look. And that is Vermilion. Really do enjoy this game. I've also got it on the comes on the compilation on the PS2 and Sega collection. So it's in English. So mainly got this for collection purpose because the Japanese artwork. Really pleased to get it. And it was only a couple of pounds, so pretty chuffed with that. And the second game is a sort of spirit to Bonanza Brothers, and that is Taintar. Now it's really got nothing to do with Bonanza Brothers at all, but I guess because it uses the similar sort of character design. That's often been known as a spirit to Bonanza Brothers, but it's more of a WarioWare game. Which I didn't show you the inside to Vermilion, did I? There you go. Nice and complete, in great condition. And here is Taintar. Again, in great condition. As I said, it's sort of a prequel to WarioWare. A whole bunch of mini games you've got to do in a certain amount of time. It's also on the there's an updated version on the Sega Classics for the PS2, and it's also available on the Sega Saturn Japanese release, which I'm hoping to get at some point later on. It's a fun little game, a puzzle and action game. So if you like that sort of thing, it's highly worth checking out, and it's quite cheap as well. Again, that was only a couple of pounds. So in total, I thought if you paid to postage about $12. So yeah. Okay, what next? I also picked up 3 consoles, 2 handhelds, and one is a console. And this console, one of my favourite consoles of all time. Now, I only have the CD-based version, which accepts the cards and the CD. I did own the original one back in the day, but sold it on, and actually one did go missing. So nice to get one back into the collection, and that is the PC Engine. It's unboxed, but it's in great condition, no yellowing at all. Now this was from an eBay seller in China, in Hong Kong, and it has been modded to take those, and also there's a little switch there which at the flick you can play TurboGrafx 16 games and PAL games, as well as the normal Japanese cue cards. So yeah, very pleased to get that. You've got the component cables there, and joypad, the Autofire one, and it also came with 3 games. I only have 2 of them because I actually one of them did go to Electric Adventures, which was I think it was a Doraemon game. So the other 2 games it came with was a puzzle game called Gamola's Speed, and a baseball game. I'm not too sure where I'm going to keep these because I do like to have my PC Engine games boxed, so I'm thinking maybe I'll trade these on if anyone's interested. With Japanese PC Engine games, I do prefer to have them boxed, and that was in total $80 including postage, so I'm really chuffed to have one of these. But I would, back in the collection, but I would like to have eventually get a boxed one, because as I said, it's my favourite console of all time. Just put this down here for a sec. Okay, but I also did get two cart only TurboGrafx 16 games. Now I'm not too fussed about getting them as cart onlys because I just like to build up a small collection on the TurboGrafx 16. First up is Bloody Wolf. Comes in its little protective sleeve. That was $10 plus $5 postage, and sidearms. I think in total it was about $30. In great condition with protective sleeve. So yeah, I do like to build up a small collection on the TurboGrafx 16 because I do have the Turbo Express. So yeah, the other two consoles, the handhelds. First up was the 3DS XL, which comes with the Monster Hunter. It's all boxed and complete. You all know what 3DS XL is now by now. So yeah, and I also got the, probably know what it is by now, PS Vita pack. Is it Mega Pack? Which includes Little Big Planet, Ratchet and Clank, Wipeout, a couple others. Awesome stuff. And they're all in the other room at the moment, but we all know what it is. Vita looks like by now. Really enjoying it so far. That was €204. So it's not a bad deal there. It was going for $249 just the console by itself, and then next day I popped into the store and it was going for $204 as a mega pack with all those games included, so couldn't pass the chance. Couldn't pass it by, and also that was €199. So yeah, really loving it. And of course I've got some games for just one for the Vita, and one, two, three for the 3DS for me, and two for my daughter. And for the Vita I just simply got Epic Mickey 2. Great little 3D platform game. It's actually in the console at the moment. So yeah, that was €20. For me, for the 3DS, I got Donkey Kong Country Returns in 3D. So that's there. Animal Crossing. Really loving this at the moment. I've not played it much. Sort of like weighing down playing this, mainly because of this game. I'm really loving this game, and that is the Mario and Luigi RPG. Dream Team Brothers. Loving this game. I love the series, but yeah, it's boxed and complete. I don't know why I'm showing you that. Yeah, excellent stuff. For my daughter, she got because now that I got the 3DS XL, I gave her my original one. So she got Naruto, Powerful Shippuden. Is that what it's called? She's a big Naruto fan. And of course, Pokemon X. She just picked this up a few days ago. She's loving it. It's boxed and complete. Again, I'm showing them that. You've seen it all before. So yeah, that's the 3DS collecting there. For the Wii, I got on my local auction site here in Madeira called Cyber Madeira. Picked up 3 Wii titles. First up is Red Steel 2. It is boxed and complete. That was €5. Ghostbusters. Box and complete. Again, €5. And the last one, slightly more expensive, for 15, and you'll see why. Legend of Zelda, the Skyward Sword. Comes with the 2 discs, game and soundtrack, manual, complete, in great condition. Not a scratch on the disc. €15, did I say that? So that was for the Wii. Now from my local store, for the Wii U, Super Luigi. Box and complete, of course. And was going cheap. It was going for 20 because because Wii U titles are really expensive here in Madeira, in Portugal in general. They normally go for about 59, 69 euros, and that was 49 euros. Pricing. Is it 49? No, tell a lie. It was 29 euros. But Wii U titles are generally expensive here in Madeira. And this next title was going for 75 euros at one point, but dropped to 29. So it was one of the reasons why I wanted the Wii U in the first place, but never got this game because it was just too expensive to get hold of. And that is Zombie U. And this was the main reason why I wanted a Wii U. Anything zombies, I just do love and have to have. So when it dropped down to 29, I picked it up. So on to some PS2 titles that I got here from my local boot sale. Nothing special. First up for my daughter is the Dragon Ball Z, which is number 3, I think. It's the platinum release, but she's not fast as long as she gets to play the game. Also picked up Asterix and Obelix XXL2. These are real fun games, this is. They're all €5 each. Really, you'll never end. I mean, over here in the boot sale, PS2 titles are all about €5. Yeah, so Asterix and Obelix. Next up is Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, which is in Portuguese. But the game plays in English, so not a problem. But the Portuguese doesn't bother me at all also. So, and Lord of the Rings Return of the King. Gets all boxed and complete, €5. And the next one I got slightly ripped off on because he said it was €5, and then it was marked as €5. But then when I went to pay for it, he said it was 8. But I've been after this game for quite some time on the Xbox, which, funnily enough, one of my trades that has gone to my brother in the UK is the Xbox version. So now I have the Xbox version and the PS2 version. But this one not got up for trade because it's actually written in Portuguese. So whether or not anyone's interested in having it written in Portuguese at the back, well, I'll still keep it. And that is The Warriors. It's in fantastic condition. I guess it hasn't even been played because I guess it wasn't their sort of game. Because over here in Portugal, I don't know about Portugal, but Madeira, all they tend to go for over here is football games and racing games. Anything else, it's totally ignored. So I reckon they didn't like this game and just completely ignored it. So yeah, that was for the PS2 at my local boot sale. Finally, for the PS3, 2 games for my daughter. Again, Naruto games. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 in the Essential label. But on the inside it's pretty much normal. It's just the cover. But she's not too fast. Again, she gets to play the game. That's what matters the most. And that was €29. This one was €70. My wife bought it for her as a present. I told her she was a mug for getting it for that price, but I could have got it cheaper for her on eBay. And that is Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 free. But it's certainly gone down well. She's actually completed it. So she's chuffed with that in her collection. She's building up a small little collection herself. And what I got for the PS3 Sonic Generations. That was €10. Box and complete. See, some of them come in English. And that was in Portuguese. Like this game. The Last of Us. I bought this on release, so that was €70. So I was a mug for getting it at this price. I just had to have this game. I only played a few hours into this game. Very good. And of course finally everyone should have this game by now, and that is GTA 5. And again in Portuguese, but the game itself is in English. So I've not started playing this yet because I'm still playing that. Again, but this was €59. It's kind of strange why this one's 69, this one's 59. But hey ho, there you go, I've got it, and pretty chuffed with it. So there you go, those are my pickups over the past few months. I think that's about it, nothing else really. As I said, I do have some more coming from fellow YouTubers and those Saturn games, and hopefully the PC Engine games. And that's about it. Oh, I also got I picked up a Portuguese magazine, game magazine, B-Gamer. Obviously current gen, mainly because of it came with the Painkiller collection. So that was just €4. It comes along with Painkiller Black Edition, as well as the Painkiller Plus Battle Out of Hell. It comes with a Painkiller Overdose, Painkiller Resurrection, and Painkiller Redemption. So yeah, just show you that. Pretty cool. Not bad for a freebie on a PC. Well, €4, but you get the magazine. So it's all current gen, but not bad, not bad. Excellent. Not gaming related. Also on eBay, picked up a couple of Thundercat figures. As you know, I do like my action figures, get the odd one now and again. Lion-O, nicely detailed. And Fanfare. I do like the reboot. Takes a while getting used to because you've got the original so fixed in your head, but give the reboot a chance and it does grow on you. So hopefully all I need to do is get the rest of them. I also picked up, actually didn't show you this, actually picked up another console. Locally from a boot sale, €25. Another Xbox. I do like the original Xbox. Big fan of the original Xbox. Came along with the DVD kit as well as the remote control, 2 joysticks, controllers, and also a driving wheel. And the only games it came with it was a couple of FIFA titles, FIFA games, FIFA 2003 and 2005. I've since got rid of them because pretty naff really. But yeah, oops, that's about it. So there you go. That's been my pickups for the past few months. Nothing else much to say, and put links to all those channels below. Do head on over to check them out. They're all awesome channels and well worth checking out. And that's about it really. What I might do is do some gameplay videos of some of these older MSX games, and I'm still planning to do a room tour, which I've yet to do. I've been planning to do that for a while now. I've never got around to doing so, but I will do. And that's about it really. So hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I haven't bored you or waffled on too much, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye for now and take care. And I forgot to show you one more item, so I'm going to do that now and show you that final item. And that is, it's from Funstock in the UK, so you probably guessed what it is. And £60 plus £10 postage. That's £72 in total, including postage. And that is the Neo Geo X Mega Pack Volume 1, which is an SD card containing a further 15 games. And as you can see, the title of the games on the side, top to bottom. Excellent stuff. Games I'm enjoying at the moment are Blues Journey, which is a really cool QT 2D platform. Blazing Star, an excellent shoot 'em up. And Shock Troopers. There's also another game I really, was it Top Hunter? Side-scrolling hack and slash shoot 'em up, so to speak. Really great stuff. And actually show some screenshots on the back. So you got football there, you got Shock Troopers. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry about the glare. You got Blazing Stars there, Blues Journey. You can see there's Top Hunter. Football. And of course all the usual beat 'em ups that SNK are famous for. It's really cool. Really pleased with this, and I know it's been getting a lot of bad press and criticism over the years since its release, but I actually do enjoy it. And when getting the handheld, I knew very well it was not going to be based on the real hardware and it's going to be emulation all the way, so never bothered me at all. So I'm really, really pleased with it, and I've had no problems with the handheld at all whatsoever. Really loving it. Just quickly show you inside. As you can see, you got the handheld there, snugged in. The SD card containing all the 15 games, and of course the rocket cable, which when first using it, you upgrade your system with the firmware, and after that it becomes a charger to obviously charge up the system rather than using the dock station, which was always awkward to use. And inside also came a sort of notice pamphlet, an upgrade manual, instructions how to use a rocket cable, and of course the manual for the games, which has been beautifully done. Just quickly show you some, of course, descriptions of the game and poster artwork. Excellent. As I say, I'm really pleased with this, and of course you've got some stickers. Neo Geo, which I obviously won't take off. Just keep them there for collection purpose. Really cool. As I said, I'm really, really pleased. As you can see, it comes in a really nice, fancy Neo Geo cartridge case, well built and well put together. So it really isn't that bad at all. Because you can't please everyone. But there you go. That was my final pickup. I think that was one. Anything else? No, that was my final pickup. So, hope you've enjoyed this video, and see you in the next video. And bye for now, and take care.